Hi, good morning, and welcome to meditation. Today is the 6th of June. I would like to read with you in Luke chapter 14, verses 25 and 26. Large crowds were traveling with Jesus, and turning to them, he said, "If anyone comes to me and does not hate father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, even their own life, such a person cannot be my disciple. And whoever does not carry the cross and follow me cannot be my disciple." Jesus was explaining how people would how it would be able for people to follow him. He was talking to some religious people, and now he's walking, going somewhere. We believe that he's on his way to Jerusalem, and then people are following him. There is this big crowd, large crowds following him. He turns around and tell them this. He starts by talking about father, mother, wife, children, brothers and sisters, and even the person herself or himself. So, how can we follow Jesus? It sounds so difficult, even impossible. That's why Jesus is going to say in John chapter 15, apart from me, you can do nothing. You cannot be a disciple of Jesus Christ without him. And the only thing he's asking you here is to take up your cross, as he's saying in verse 25. What does it mean to take up your cross? When we understand what it means, we are going to understand what it is not to love anyone more than we love Jesus. The thing is, when you love Jesus, when you put Jesus first in your life, you're going to love your father, your mother, your wife, your children, your brothers, and your sisters with God's love, which is perfect. It's not saying that you should hate your brother and father, but because it's also saying that you have to hate your own life. It means that you have to love less. You cannot love more than you love God. If you love God, you love everyone, even your enemies. When you love your father and your mother with this sort of love, you're not going to love your enemies. It is impossible. God's love is perfect. That's the love he wants in your life. He's actually telling us that there is no idolatry. You cannot worship anyone else. We cannot love anyone else the way you should love God. When you understand what it is to take up your cross, you understand what Jesus is meaning here. What it doesn't mean anything for us today. Some people say, well, my cross is my mother-in-law. My cross is my neighbor. My cross is the president. My cross is the king. No, your cross is yourself here. Paul says that we have been crucified with Jesus. In Romans chapter 6, he says this. And in Galatians chapter 2, verse 20, he said, I was crucified with Christ. I live no more. Christ lives in me. What does it mean to take up your cross? So when a person was judged by the Romans and he received the sentence of dying on the cross, he had to carry his own cross. He had to carry the horizontal bar where he was going to be crucified. So when a person was traveling, walking from the place where he was judged to the place of crucifixion, carrying that cross, it means that it was finished. He was going to die. There was no way he would not going to go. Wasn't going back to his old life. He was going to die. That's what Jesus is saying. You have to carry, to take up your cross, to carry it. It means that there is no turning back. You cannot go back to your old life. Your life now is a new life, is a life with Jesus. So to be a disciple of Jesus Christ, you have to let God crucify, destroy your old life. So you have, a new one, which Jesus calls eternal life. God bless you.